Ripple elected to the Faster Payments Council. Guys, I got proof that I believe that Ripple will be the answer for the Faster Payments Task Force as far as Ripple member elected to the Faster Payments Council. And I'll show you guys a proof where I believe it's saying that, hey, Ripple is the key to interoperability, and I truly do believe that, and I will show you that, guys, in 1 second. Also, guys, I'm going to cover this really quick. A few things we talked about on the live stream last night. Yesterday, Ripple did a live stream, and in this live stream, shout out to King Blue. He tweeted this. I saw this. We are actively engaged with 50 governments around the world. Now, this was a hell of a live stream, guys. This is the video right here. I will link it in the description. This live stream right here, she asked him, when the live stream first started, the first thing she said that jumped out at me is Ripple is registered with FinCEN. Ripple is registered with FinCEN, and Ripple has a bit license. To my understanding, I believe that XRP is the only regulated digital currency in the market. Now, I know Bitcoin, Ethereum has got clarity as far as not being securities, but I'm talking about regulatory clarity. I believe Ripple Labs has regulatory clarity, and she says that we're registered with FinCEN and we have the bit license. And if you guys don't recall, FinCEN is a arm of the Department of Treasury. Now, the Department of Treasury wrote the Executive Order 13772, revamping the financial system, and that's under the orders of Donald Trump, Presidential Trump, and that's under the Department of Treasury initiative. And the FinCEN is a subsidiary of Department of Treasury, which granted Ripple a money transmitter license in 2015 from FinCEN. So that's huge. One other thing she kind of said that stuck out to me is they asked about Libra. Would the Libra project be, what she thought about Libra? And basically, she said the same thing Big BG said, that basically Libra said that they were going to replace Western Union. They come out with a clear, not a decisive goal or plan. She said they're just a white paper. And Monica Long here said it's highly unlikely that Libra will even launch. So, and then she highlighted our relationship with MoneyGram and how we're working with institutions and not trying to replace but complement. So I think that's where Ripple is doing the right moves by, working with regulators and not against regulators. Now, don't get me wrong, one thing people say, oh, the XRP army, we love banks. We don't love banks. What we love is a team with technology, an amazing team. So, with members and goals and utility and Faster Payments Task Force and IMF High-Level Advisory Board, we see the world is about to be tokenized, that's for sure. Our global head of government relations, Michelle Bond, discusses regulatory framework for digital currencies, their implementations of what lies ahead. I can tell you what lies ahead. XRP Moon, baby. Digital currency regulation around the world. And we just talked about this, a conversation with Michelle Bond, Ripple's global head of governments. I will leave a link in the description for this also, guys. I will link the video in the description too. It's actually about 20 minutes long. It's actually a really good video, guys. I highly recommend watching that video. One thing I want to talk about really quick is BitTrue. BitTrue plans for the future. BitTrue is more than just an exchange. We have some big plans ahead for our platform and our BTR token. Now, today, guys, it was announced that BTR is gaining fast. Well, it was announced today that you will be able to start utilizing BTR in the Power Piggy. So, the Power Piggy is picking up some interest. The Power Piggy is where you can put X amount of crypto. You can put XRP in there, Bitcoin, VeChain. If you put 10,000 XRP in there, you start getting back 2 a day, or it might be 1,000 XRP, or it's the Power Piggy is an interesting scenario, that's for sure. A lot of people are talking about it. Please, everybody, note that BTR invested in the Power Piggy will not count towards the amount needed to boost your interest rate. Okay, so that's kind of interesting right there. That's what they were saying in the stream. So basically, what they're saying is if you got X amount of XRP in the Power Piggy and you got X amount of BTR in your wallet, then instead of getting 7% interest, you'll get 8% interest. So I think now what they're saying is, okay, if you put all your BTR into the Power Piggy, then you will not receive the 8% interest. So I'm assuming they want you to put some in the Power Piggy for the airdrop and then keep some out for the interest to gain interest. I'm kind of curious on how much BTR you actually got to have in your wallet to get the 8%. If anybody knows, leave a link in the comment. Leave a comment in the description. I appreciate it. We'll open up the initial cap at 5 million BTR. Then after that, the daily cap will be 1 million. Whoa. That's interesting right there. Interesting. Very interesting. So, we'll keep a close eye on BTR. Me personally, I think they will do well. They are a newer exchange, so, I look forward to seeing the growth over time. Shout out to Stuart XRP. One question I was begging everybody in the stream last night, what was that guy's name? Now, this is the main reason, guys, I believe that FedNow will choose Ripple. Question from Stuart XRP, link in the description. Recent announcement on the Federal Reserve banks are developing an interbank 24/7 365 real-time gross clearing and settlement service. Why elect Ripple again to be part of the US FPC leadership, Faster Payments Council? The only at-large member if you're not doing anything special with Ripple. So Pat Thielen right here at Ripple, guys. Now, I did go a little bit deeper. I also found this article from Bank XRP. Ripple's Pat Thielen elected to the Faster Board of Directors, technology provider. Now, this is the mic drop right here. Technology provider. Now, if you look through this article, guys, for immediate release, U.S. Faster Payments Council, FPC, announces the first elected board of directors. Board of directors. So Pat Thielen is a board of director on the Faster Payments Council. But look, guys, the people that's board of directors are business end users, merchant advisor, consumer organization, Cathy, financial institutions. You got the Bankers Bank, North American Banking Company, other payment network operators. But when you go to technology providers, they're providing the technology for the Faster Payments Council for the FedNow, I believe. What do you guys think? Right here, guys, technology provider. And I didn't even notice how Bank actually worded it right here, too. He actually wrote that. He saw it. Technology provider on the U.S. Faster Council, May 20th. So, very interesting scenario right there, guys. 1 year term, technology provider. The new FPC board represents the industry inclusiveness that is critical to the work of the organization. Says Kevin, acting FPC executive director and interim board chairman. Our job is to convoy industry stakeholders to chart a path to ubiquitous faster payments. These newly elected leaders will be instrumental in achieving this vision, especially Ripple. The level of FPC members' commitment is unparalleled, and with this passion comes action. We will achieve universal faster payments, universal interoperability, Internet of Value, XRP, the standard. I like to thank everybody for tuning in. What do you guys think about that? I mean, does that clearly point it out as technology provider? I don't think it could be any more clear than that. Major breadcrumb right there. Shout out to Bank and shout out to Stewart. Ripple elected U.S. Faster Payments Council. The CKJ coin will come down right now. Smash that coin and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate your time. I hope everybody has an amazing day. Much love. Mahalo. XRP going to the moon.